Hi, my name is Phil Anderson and I'm running for United States Senate to represent Wisconsin. As many of you probably already know, there's been a vicious attack today in Nice, France, on Bastille Day, of all days, where somebody driving a huge white truck plowed over and killed and shot. 75 people are dead in Nice, many more injured. It's a pretty complicated situation, I would say. We don't really know at this point, at the time that I'm making this video, who's taking responsibility for it. But it's a complicated situation, and this is why I say that. Number one, we know that there are radical terrorists abroad who are at war against Western civilization, the United States, France, Western Europe, etc. We know that that's a fact, and of course I abhor and deplore and understand that it's part of the federal government's responsibility, one of the actual responsibilities that they should be fulfilling, and that is defending our country against attack. Obviously this happened in France and not the United States, but insofar as it would relate to us and how we make decisions about our federal government, of course it's within the power and the authority of the federal government to help defend against attacks like this. On the other hand, we do know that our country and our military commit acts on a regular basis that are evil and that are aggressive and that kill innocent people and stir up anti-American sentiment in the Middle East, where often these terrorists are from. So to the extent that we're somewhat responsible for it, possibly an attack like this or other attacks, we need to take action in that area too. So without falling too far on either side, acknowledging that it's a complicated situation, and we need to do at least two things. Number one, we need to stop foreign aggression in the Middle East, stop sending drones over there, stop killing people, stop meddling in the affairs of other countries, stop toppling governments, stop our own Federal Reserve from trying to insert itself in international politics and dominate the world with the dollar. All of these things that contribute to the legitimate hatred of the United States, we need to stop. Those that are illegitimate, that are a result of a radical ideology or theology or whatever, one that crosses the border from simply being a belief in God or in whatever into actively attacking other people and trying to subdue them and conquer them and infringe on their rights, not only as individuals but as nations, that we need to stop and defend against. So that will be my goal as United States Senator, is to look very hard at what we're doing that we can do to defend ourselves better against attacks of terrorism, but also what we can do to not instigate, so that we can have the high ground, both literally and figuratively, so that we're a good actor in the world, wherever we are, acting morally and only in defense and in helping other countries and helping other people, etc., the way that we historically have when asked to, but also having a strong defense in a literal sense, where America is a difficult place to attack, where we're taking security seriously, not taking away and trying to infringe on people's Second Amendment right to defend themselves against each other and against their government if necessary. But when we are aware of people that are trying to enter the country and commit acts of terrorism and violence, that we're carefully screening people who come into the country, and the FBI needs to do a better job of that, and we need to have better intelligence about when people are trying to enter our country and possibly harm us. So very complicated situation, very emotionally charged at this point, but very complicated. Let's not act rashly. Declaring war on ISIS, declaring war on terrorism, I don't think that's a practical way to go about it. We need to be smart, use the best minds that we have, and to back off on all of the meddling and illegal terrorizing that our military and our government does in our name with our tax dollars every day, so that we're not compounding a problem that now at times like this and in previous attacks that we're then trying to defend. Let's not make problems for ourselves. Let's not radicalize terrorists, and then those who have radicalized themselves by their beliefs, let's deal with them in a pragmatic, intelligent way and defend our country and our citizens. Thanks, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.